The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his duty again. Probably, but imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy. Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
You did well to come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well then. Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
As you command.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal waters. Use it to heal your wounds.
My lord.
Now then, were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it. Wolf, do not push yourself too far. You must heal your wounds.
You know that secret passage at the bottom of the moat, under the bridge? We just got orders to guard it.
Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
Wolf, you found it. Now let us leave this place.
Yes, my lord.
To think that this is the only way, to run from the fated bloodline, is the only answer. Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire.
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
My lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward, then.
The divine heir. Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro. Thank you.
Leave this to me.
So the noble shinobi stands in our way. You face Genichiro Ashina. Is that all the shinobi has to offer? The divine heir will be coming with me.
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet. What do you call yourself? Your eyes. The eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
Why am I here?
All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. Couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic.
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools. I see. For this device.
You catch on quick. If you bring me shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
I don't know much about him, except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood runs through your master's veins.
So the divine heir.
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that. You're quite the strange one, yet other peculiar visitors have come to this temple. There's one in the clearing to the right of the gate leading off the temple grounds. Two strangers in strange circumstances. You two might get along. You see the kind-faced Buddha there? That isn't one of mine. It was carved by the true sculptor. When a man must confront what is inside of him, it can probably be of help.
Confront what is inside him.
Anger, sadness, Or perhaps old memories of times long gone. That kind of thing.
Never your name? But you do have the look of a skilled shinobi. Sir, please heed my humble request to face me in battle. Damn. Still alive. That swordsmanship, it was a thing to behold. Few have managed to kill me in such a thorough...
What are you?
Some call it undying. Others, I can't die, so... How about you? What... Seems you have a lot on your mind. Say, why don't you use me for some sword? Might come in handy for a warm body that can't die. Might prove useful to... Well...
No.
Is that so? I thought it might... Let me know if you have it.
Welcome in, welcome in. This is my PlayStation 5 playthrough of this Sekiro, whatever you want to call it. I have played through this on the Series X. The game was designed for PS4 and the PS4 and the Xbox One, but it definitely does run better on the newer consoles. You've caught me in about maybe the 15th minute of the game, so pretty early on. So this game is a Souls-like developed by From Software. So it's definitely got some of those mechanics to it. But it's more about sneaking around than going and facing your enemy head on. See, that's why I'm crouching. Sneaking up on this guy. So, like I say, it definitely has. It has the similar combat mechanics of the Souls series, the Elden Ring series, Bloodborne series, or Bloodborne. It's definitely a lot like that, where you do a lot of parrying, dodging, deflecting. You play as a failed shinobi, failed to protect his master, and doesn't remember what happened in order for him to fail the master. So you pretty much play through the game to remember, and you go through a bunch of hardship. Definitely tough. I've never beaten it. A good friend of mine did beat it a few times, actually. But yeah, it gets tough. But it's definitely all about the stealth, which is, like I said, you play as a shinobi, so it makes sense that you kind of sneak around a good amount of the game. The way I'm going through this, I don't recommend, if you've never played this, I don't recommend that you go into it like that. That's really reckless to run into it and just start attacking guys. Because like you saw, the one guy had a gun, a rifle, and they are very dangerous because you don't get a rifle in this game. You don't eventually get anything like even close to in Bloodborne, how you get your little pellet shooter. You never really get a full-on gun in Bloodborne, right? You just get like a little stun pistol. The only reason I've gone through it like this because I played this, like I said before, I've died many times, and so being that it's the beginning of the game, a lot of these guys are pretty much pushovers if you know the combat system, and so it's easy for me to be like, okay, deflect this guy, attack real quick, you can run away, of course, you can hide, and once their aggro meter dies back down, you can pretty much the AI that will like move back to their original position, so it's easy to run away from some like bosses. I don't recommend you try to run and hide after they see you because they're relentless. They will continue to go for you. But the little pushovers, you can get out of sight, travel a little bit away, and they'll more or less forget about you. But it's about to get tough, especially over this staircase that you see. There's a lot of guys in a wide open area, and you don't want them all to see you at once, or it's just more guys to try to defend against all at once. And I think they have like 2 or 3 giants and a little mini bosses is coming up in just a moment. So like I said, this game is more or less like it's kind of like a Batman, where you want to take a vantage point and observe the enemies, memorize their patterns, and of course you also want to do some recon where you count how many are in the area before you decide to go in and make your move. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it is a Souls-like, it is a From Software game, and it is definitely designed to humble you, to kill you, for you to die and then come back and try not to make the same mistake twice. But it is pretty good. And then you have these. You have your sculptor's idols. And these are pretty much like your campfires in the Dark Souls series. Or your, what were they called in Elden Ring? Shoot, I forget. Anyway, where these are more or less your save points. And if you played any of those before, you know if you decide to rest or camp, then it will revive your enemies. So you want to be careful. If you don't actually need to rest, where you get your consumables back, you get your health meter back or whatever, then don't, right? Just discover it and move on. Also, you see you have the travel there, where you just travel back to another idol that you activated. So here, like I said, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to travel. We're not going to rest. We just activated it. That way we have it on our save file, and we're just going to move on. Because I definitely do not want to revive any of the enemies I just killed right then. It just makes more work. You can't really farm experience off of this game. Not in an easy way. And you can later on in the game. You got tougher enemies, because simply if you get the experience for killing them one go round, and you hit rest and they revive, you can kill them again, but it's only for like half the experience or a quarter of the experience. So it's not really worth it unless you want to spend a whole lot of time killing the same old dudes, risking getting killed yourself. So until you get later on in the game, if you're one of those who like the farm for experience to get every ability and all the perks, then you can do that in this game. But like I said, I wouldn't suggest doing it until much, much later in the game. So we're just going to activate this, and we're going to move on.
Loyal wolf, take my blood and live again.
This battle, do you think it can be won? I fear we may not prevail.
What? We'll be just fine. Look, Ishin may be sick, but he's still going strong. Genichiro's...
Yes.
No, sir. My name is... I ask a favor. She's my mother, her mind.
Oh, my son.
I am not just...
There you go. You always tease. Well, take this. It's a charm, please.
Care to purchase an
An offering?
Indeed. I sell items to be offered to the dead from the looks of you. I'd go ahead. But where you find the depart. Care to per... Don't use that thing around here. You'll scare the crows. They're very intelligent. Leaps and bounds smarter than other animals. Cruelty won't be tolerated.
I know you. Yeah. You're that good Sir Shinobi. So I haven't seen you since, well...
What night?
You don't remember?
No.
Ah, I see. You don't remember. Listen, sir, you and I, we've met before. I was a thief back then. But those days are behind me. Now, only problem is I'm being broke. So, good sir, would you mind lending me just I'll stock something new? And as a little bonus, what do you think?
Here's some coin. Now talk.
Yes, of course. That night, so my gang broke into the... Now, as you're aware, the Hirata family is part of the Ashina. Now, normally they... But it just so happens we broke in during... And it was a pride. That there's when I met... You were looking for something. Well, that's all I know about that night.
I see.
Yeah. That you still... Look... Listen. For a price, I might be... for a price, of course.
I'll buy some information.
Thank you very much. I'll give you some information about...
If you could.
Now, I've seen this tube. A tube... Huh? When we broke into the... That's the sound of...
A fire-shooting tube, I'll keep that in mind.
I'll procure some. Look forward to it.
Man was from Hirata. I must pay my respects.
Lord Kuro.
Lady Emma, are there other Hirata survivors?
There are very few of us left.
I see. Apologies. There's no end to those who seek the dragon's heritage. This was their fate. Because of those that pursued me. I didn't mean to involve them.
truly the power of the I never thought I'd see.
Who are you?
My name is Emma. I am a doctor.
What master?
Forgive me, but, however, to assist you, I'm not telling you. However, the gourd of medicine that was originally, I am a doctor, and I will assist you in that capacity.
You made this gourd?
Yes, but it seems he entrusted. I'm sure you may have noted the medicinal waters in this gourd. Even after being emptied, you will find it.
Yes.
Bring me gourd seeds.
Gourd seeds?
Yes. Adding new seeds will, if you find any.
All right. Is this a gourd seed?
Yes. Plant the seed into the gourd. Perfect. Now the volume of medicinal waters.
Such a strange...
Is it strange? If it's effective, then that's what my mentor Dogen...
I see.
Please, I should be able to further... I'd like to make...
What is it?
Please, shh.
What?
This white mark.
No.
Or perhaps...
Are you done?
Yes. I'm sorry. So, then... That must mean... Or perhaps... Oh? Did I hear...
It was probably this. I was told to offer it to Buddha.
Does the bell hold any significance? If it does, he is quite knowledgeable.
What is it?
Seems to me you're more like a shinobi. Take this.
What is it?
Shinobi recorded within. Whether you make use, shinobi aren't the...
I found one.
A shinobi?
Yes.
I said, but by fitting thick shields, fitting more devices, if there's someone that needs... That's all there is to... The more I speak of bloodshed, the more... Give it ear. No matter what I do, any Buddha I carve is an incarnation of wrath. Thus is the fate of those who owe a deep karmic debt. You'll understand when you... So... Yes, right, don't do anything.
Yes?
I saw you.
A vision?
Yes.
He's being kept near the keep at the gate to the castle, however.
I see.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and end that one there. I will be back on streaming something else, probably on PS5. I think I'm going to go ahead and jump to the Xbox. Appreciate you watching that. If you're watching during that mini boss fight, like I said, dying in the game, just like any other Souls game, it's going to happen whether you like it or not. In this game, the more you die, though, the more the dragon rot sets in. I only died, officially one time. So you really didn't get the info. I think you might have to die like 5 times or something like that, where it starts telling you, hey, the more you die, the worse it's going to be for you, because then the universe that the game is set in, people around are also dying too, or you'll have to spend, I forget what, you'll have to get a dragon's tear in order to revive everybody, and that's not an easy task. So you're going to die, but you're of course encouraged not to. So get good, more or less. But anyway, I do appreciate you watching the stream on this game. I am going to be streaming something else. I'm just not entirely sure what that's going to be at the moment. I do have some things. It is the holiday season. I have some games on my wish list that I would definitely like to purchase for myself. I know that sounds a little selfish, but sometimes when you have a hobby like gaming, not everybody understands it and not everybody is behind it. So it's one of those, if you want it, you got to buy it yourself or you're not going to get it. So I'm going to do a little shopping, then I'm going to jump back on. I just don't know what I'm going to stream just yet, but I will be back on. And like I said, I do appreciate you watching. If you don't want to jump into the next stream, that's cool. If you want to hit the follow button, I definitely appreciate it. If you are a follower and you're just lurking, I also appreciate that. Anyway, I will be on in something else in just a few minutes. And if I see you then and there, then we'll be speaking some more. And if not, you have a good night, get some good rest, and I will see you later on, hopefully. Anyway, thanks.